Welcome to another episode of Talk to Him. Of course, I'm your host. My name is James Levesque, and it's a Friday night, and just wanted to do something special. You know what I mean? Because I think any day that we're above ground is a special day. You know, and this one is called "A Letter to My Children." All right, and please make sure you check us out on the YouTube, on our Instagram, on our TikTok. All right, talk to them. All right, we appreciate that. All right, any donations, you're more than welcome to do so at our Cash App. We appreciate that as well too. All right, if you've been listening to our podcast, and matter of fact, we like to call it a show. All right, because it's bigger than just a podcast. It's an actual show. All right, so this one is called "A Letter to My Children." All right, and the whole truth, nothing but the truth. All right, so this whole talk to him is really special because it's something that's like I live this. You know what I mean? Like when you hear talk to him, it's like it's bigger than just finances. It's about every decisions that we make, how it really affect us. You know what I mean? Especially as men. Um, when we make certain decisions, it not only affect us, but it affects our family, people that's close to us, people that love us. So uh, it's really important that we just are very mindful of our decisions that we make. And one of the things that I like to say is that I like to preach and that I like to live by is really, and I actually made a show about this earlier. It's called Danky Discipline. You know what I mean? Because we really have to control our sexual energy. You know, my focus when in my target audience really is my fellas, my brothers. You know what I mean? Because it's really about us, and it's about how it is that we can be better men, how we can be better leaders. You know what I mean? And in order to be better leaders, we have to become our best self. You know, so one thing is that like as we age, because people like to think as you get older, or you're getting old. I like to think like you're getting younger. You know what I mean? Because you've never really, I'm 39 years old. God willing, I'll make it to 40 on November. But I've never been 40 before. You know what I mean? I've been 25. I've been 20. I've been 20 years old. I've been 10. I've been 15. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, like you're getting older, but you're also, gaining the knowledge. So you should be, as a man, you should be getting better. You know what I mean? And one of the ways that we get better is by controlling our sexual energy. You know what I mean? Controlling our sexual energy. And we're human, bro. You know what I mean? I'm human. And there was a point in my life that I was not as disciplined as I should have been. You know what I mean? And that cost me, and I don't really look at it as like mistakes. I look at it as like, learning lessons. You know what I mean? Because if I did not go through that situation, I would not be the man that I am today. So it's like I had to go through that. I had to experience, failure, losing family, losing my family. You know what I mean? And just knowing like, man, like my actions, can really affect others. You know what I mean? And I take responsibility for that, you know? So with that being said, it's like, we're learning how to, yes, we have families, you know what I mean? That includes children, that includes, mothers, you know what I mean? So I'm learning how to deal with, you know, creating my family, you know what I mean, and sustaining my family by treating the mothers of my children, with respect, with dignity, with love, you know what I mean, because they need that love, and like I'm not into like embarrassing people, or I'm not into like anything of that's just not who I am, you know what I mean? So, but I also like to say that it's important for you to, it's important for us to really speak about it. So, you know what I mean? To really get it off our chest because, a lot of times, man, we go through a lot as men. You know what I mean? We go through a lot and we don't talk about it. We don't have that, that brotherhood where we can be like, yo, it's like, it's okay. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front. There's like some organizations, there's things that's going on that, they're building that. But, it's always like little cliques, you know what I mean? Nobody really like gets together and gets the brothers together and be like, yo, like, how can we help each other? You know what I mean? How can we learn from each other? Because sometimes it comes into like a stunting game. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm doing this or I'm doing that. I'm like, man, I don't give a shit about what you doing, bro. How you feeling? You know what I mean? That fluff shit. What you going through? You know what I'm saying? Because we all going through something, right? We all going through something. You know what I mean? Whether it's child support, right? Whether it's dealing with, the mothers of your children. You know what I mean? Knowing how to be a family, we all doing it. We all dealing with it. Even if you're not dealing with it, you're dealing with how to handle your family. Because family is very important. Family is very important. So when you see like this whole talk to him movement, it's really about, like I was at a place in my life, bro, when I was like lost, bro. I was really lost. And I remember like, on some real joint, right? I remember I was like, I was in court, right? I was in court, and I'm sitting there, and the judge is saying something. I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, damn. I looked at my man. He looked at me. I looked at my man. He's like, yo, look at the trouble we got ourselves into. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, bro, I'll never do this again. You know what I mean? I'll never be in this situation again, ever. You know what I mean? So, really, the whole thing about, Danky discipline, you know what I mean, is really about controlling your seed. You know what I mean? Controlling that. You know what I mean? Controlling our sexual energy. You know what I mean? Because if we're not able to control our sexual energy, you fall into the child support trap, fam. That's why I'm telling you, every decisions that we make is going to cost you financially or it's going to help you financially. You know what I mean? You're either going to be in a better position or you're going to be losing money. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be losing money. So the child support, and it's crazy too because I put up this post on Facebook, right? And it says, what do you call a lion? What do you call a lion that has no teeth, right? And no claws? And I said, a black father, right? And I shouldn't just say a black father because fathers of different races is going through stuff too, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're going through things, you know what I mean? But like, I've never been in a white man's shoes. I've never been in an Asian man's shoes, a Indian man's shoes, or brown man's shoes. You know what I mean? I've only been in James Levesque's shoes. You know what I mean? Which is being a a black man. You know what I mean? And it's hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard, dog. But you know what? We need a support system. We need to support each other because there's certain things that I've gone through, that I've survived, that I can actually help other people with. You know what I'm saying? And also that helps me doing this. Like, this is therapy, bro. This is like, I'm able to talk. I'm able to express myself. I ain't got to like what? You must be crazy. I am not trying to do with the BS, man. So it's also like, man, you also gotta take care of you. You know what I mean? take care of yourself, take care of like, while you're becoming better. You know what I mean? While you're becoming, just learning. Like how do we learn how to become a man? Just because you're like, all right, you got facial hair, or you might even have a job, or you might even be able to, like bring some type of income, but that doesn't really make you a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man is really like the position that you have. That's your position. You know what I'm saying? Like your position as a man. Like once I understood my position as a man, I was like, yo, shit, it's game changer, yo. You know who the fuck I am? Do you know who I am? Because I didn't know who I was, but once I found out who I was, I had to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I had to really start, making myself a priority, treating myself as a king that I am, forgiving myself. You know what I mean? And guess what, fellas? Guess what? Once you make a decision that you're going to become your best self, right? Like your main girl, your bottom bitch, which is the universe, right? It fucks with you on a whole different level, bro. You know what I mean? It provides everything that you ever gonna need. You know what I mean? Everything. So it's like we as men, we're accountable. You know what I'm saying? But then also women, y'all need to be accountable too. Because guess what? If you guys don't, who holds you guys accountable? Guess what? Who holds us? You know who holds us accountable? These court systems, all right? These polices, all right? Like this whole society, it holds us accountable for any and everything that we do, But who holds y'all accountable? You know what I mean? Whoever says like, yo, that's not right that you're doing that. That's not good. You know what I mean? Yes. You know what I mean? Like, especially if the person's on a whole nother wave, he ain't on no BS. He's like really trying to make it happen and he's doing the right thing. It's like, yo, who I want to know who holds y'all accountable? Who? You know? And that's why, man, it's very, very important to love yourself. You know what I mean? And this is a letter to my babies, to my children. I like to call this, but I'm also, talking to men as well too. You know what I mean? Because we love our babies, we love our children. We're fathers, responsible fathers at that too. And guess what, yo? I don't know. What's the statistics? The statistics is saying that black men is deadbeats. Like I don't think so, bro. Like most black men that I know, they're good dads. And they take pride in being good dads. You know what I'm saying? They take pride in being good dads, yo. You know what I mean? Just looking out for their seed. But yo, we don't get that credit. But we ain't even looking for the credit. But it's something that's like, yo, like, how about when we're like, let's say, you bring this child into the world, whatever circumstances there is. You know what I mean? Now, all right, we gotta find a way to, make this person a responsible citizen. You know what I mean? Somebody that can that's healthy in our society. You know what I mean? And it's already bad enough. It's like, yo, there's broken homes. You know what I'm saying? But it's like now it's like where back again. Of course, it's your main man, Jay. And once again, this is called A Letter to My Children, And big shout out to people who's been supporting just our brand. People just looking out and just showing us some love. You know what I mean? Whether it's you just buying some merch, you know what I mean, or getting with us on this financial journey. and just bettering ourselves, man. You know what I mean? Just really bettering ourselves. And, you know, like, I love y'all. You know what I mean? This is led to my babies, but it's also led to brothers who are fathers and who's doing right and who's on that path to, greatness and just doing positive things. It's like, you know, we have to love ourselves. You know what I mean? We have to make sure that we love ourselves more than anybody else. You know what I mean? That's why I love y'all. You know what I mean? But I love me more. You know what I mean? I love me more. And I am not one of these people that's gonna be, like I'm not one of these people that's going to be thinking about their mishaps. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm working to become like a better person, you know, a better individual, you know, and to be able to do that, you got to keep moving forward. We got to keep moving forward, keep going forward, yo. You know what I mean? Instead of just like, yo, like I look at it like it's like I'm driving a vehicle, right? I'm driving a vehicle. The most important person in this vehicle is who? Me. Me. You know what I mean? It's me. And if I'm not going forward, right? Because I'm consistently looking back, thinking about, damn, I did this. Or, oh, man, I did that. It's like, yo, guess what's going to happen, bro? Boom, I'm going to crash. You know? I'm going to crash. And when I crash, that's it. So I got to make sure I'm taking care of me. I'm focused on me. Because when I'm focused on me and I'm loving me and I'm enjoying me, guess what? I can enjoy y'all. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about the society that we live in, man, is like I said before, I had put up a post on Facebook, right? It was on Facebook and it said, what do you call a lion with no teeth, no claws, right? And I said, a black father. A black father. Because what do you mean? And a couple of people I mentioned, like, what do you mean by that? What is that? What do you mean? Like, because as fathers, as black fathers, I've never, like I said before, I've never been in a white man's shoes. I've never been in a, Asian man's shoes. I've never been in a brown man's shoes. I've never been in a, a Russian man, whatever. I've only been in this shoes right here as a black man. You know what I mean? And as black fathers, bro, we don't, we not even, there's nothing we could do. You know what I mean? We bring life into this world, but yet we don't have no control of nothing. It's crazy. We can't even we can't even battle on like where it is that our child stay. You know what I mean? Where it is that his well-being, how he's doing. You know what I'm saying? It just automatically goes, the mom, why is that? Why is that? Why is that they just get to be like, okay, this is what's going to happen with this. When we can't even, that's not co-parent. And then me doing what it is that you want to do, that's co-parenting. That's not even fair. And you can't even like fight it. You know what I'm saying? But the way that you fight it is that you don't even fight it. You just be like, all right, cool, yo, this is what it is. I'm continuing to become my best self. You know what I mean? The universe is rocking with me on a whole different level, right? And they loving me, right? So guess what, yo? I'm going to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep moving forward because I'm driving this truck, right? And whoever's not in this truck, right? Whoever's not in this, all right? And you decide to get, all right, cool, all right? I have to pay a couple of dollars here and there. Okay, there's nothing. I'm going to get on my grind, get on my joint, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But what about you? Because you thinking like everything is cool in this world because we got child support, we got court system, we got lights, and we got crossroads, and we got all this. Man, this is a jungle out here. And you need, guess what? You need covering. You need covering, young lady. You know what I'm saying? You need covering. And the fact that we got children in this world, right? They need covering as well too. Because there's some savages out here. But guess what? The world got you thinking like, yo, you could do it on your own. So you want to do it on your own? Do it on your own. Do it on your own. Do it on your own. That's why I say I love y'all. I love y'all. But I love me more. Damn it. A whole lot more. Ain't nobody about to drive me crazy out this shit. Because guess what? Y'all need us. What? Y'all need us. We don't need y'all. Especially as a productive male out here. What? What? And we're submitted to the Most High? What? What? Your whole swag's on a whole different level, fam. What? You know what I mean? You submitted to the Most High because that's your bottom girl. She rocking with you on a whole nother level. Everything that you ever needed in this world, he gonna send to you. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna send to you. For real. And who's covering y'all? What's that young lady that passed away? Like she ended up killing herself. I was reading that in I forgot her name. It was like Chelsea something. You know what I mean? Like why this girl was like a supermodel. She was like a supermodel, right? Basically living the whole world, doing all these different things. And yo, what in the world? Because it's pressure. And you're not made to take that pressure. You're not built for it. God didn't even make you that way. He made you to be feminine. Y'all want to take on this masculine role and be like, oh, yeah, because you got whatever the government taking care of. You got a job, or you got whatever you do. It's cool. Go ahead, whatever. All right, it's fine. You know what I mean? Do that. But guess what? Don't let it fool you. You're in a jungle out here. This is a jungle. Because don't get fooled by these cross rocks and by these lights and by this Instagram, by this digital world. What? We're in a jungle out here. And it could get ugly. So guess what? Y'all need us. Y'all need us. So we're going to have to find some way to help each other. Help each other heal. Help each other become better. Because number one, we got babies. We got children coming up, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not trying to heal, then guess what, yo? You still on that and you still trying to, yo, okay, cool. You know? So use my pain, fellas. Use my pain as your GPS system. And that's a word from Mr. T.K. Kirkland. You know what I mean? I won't take that. But he said, use my pain as your GPS system. You know what I mean? That's why I do these, you know what I mean? That's why I even wanted to do financial, because I wanted to actually get into this financial world, because every decisions that we make, right? Every decisions that we make is either going to be a financial success or is going to be a financial failure. You know what I mean? A financial failure. And the easiest way to do that, right? And this is honestly what made me go into like this whole the financial world. Is like, yo, like this is right after I had got out of court, right? True story. I had just got out of court, and this Nipsey Hussle sound comes on. $1 million life insurance on my flesh, nigga. And I'm like, damn, yo, how much am I worth? If I was to die today, right? What I got on my flesh? And at the time, I ain't had shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had a damn thing. You know what I mean? So it's like really showing the utmost respect for yourself as a man. You know what I mean? How much is my work? How much is my flesh worth? You know what I mean? If you ain't got no life insurance, come on, shame on you, dog. You know what I mean? Like every man, before you get some putang pie, before you do anything, you just gotta have some life insurance. You know what I mean? Baby, this is what I'm worth. Alright? This is my policy right here. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? You messing with $1 million man. You messing with a $10 million man. What you got on your life? These niggas be joking. These cats be joking, man. And I didn't even mean to turn this into like a life insurance thing, but you know what I mean? But it's just about men. You know, it's about men and becoming better men. And the best way that we can do that is by submitting to the Most High, you know, submitting to the Most High and, you know, controlling our energy, which is our sexual energy, and then learning something, picking up a trade. You know what I mean? Becoming your better self, working out, taking cold showers. You know what I mean? Dealing with your dark side, dealing with the stuff that, you know, the dirty stuff. You know what I'm saying? Things that, you know what I mean? And that's how you heal. You gotta have someone to talk about. You know what I mean? Or something to, and not just talk about, but also like, you know, just get certain things off your chest, bro. Things that bothers you. You know what I'm saying? Things that just like, yo, that you're not so proud of. You know what I mean? Because we all make mistakes. We all lie. Ain't nobody perfect in here. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody in here like ain't never done no dirt. You know what I'm saying? Never done nothing. You know? Doesn't matter how, you know, professional and all. Oh, hello, I am. You know, I am. You know, you did some dirt too, man. Shit, get out of here. You know what I mean? Like that's why I don't be on that, man. You know what I mean? Like get out of here. Like a lot of time people be putting up fronts. You ain't got a front with me. You ain't got a front with Jay. You ain't got a front with Jay. Jay already know what's up. You know? Jay already know what's up, man. So it's all about becoming better men. Getting our finances in order. You know what I mean? Like a lot of time when you owe somebody money, like even men, like how you don't owe somebody money, you're around that person, you know I owe this person some money and I can't even sleep well at night. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying, fellas. Like it's about holding us accountable, in which we do, but who hold these women accountable? Who holds them accountable? Who's saying like, yo, this is not right? Yo, this is not how you deal with, you know, co-parenting. This is not how you deal with this. This is not how you deal with that. You know? And that's why that quote, you know, like, what do you call a lion with no claws and no teeth? A black father. Because we're fathers, we care. You know what I mean? We're leaders. You know, we're leaders. So how is it that, you know, we don't control what happens to our seed, our babies? We can't, we don't even have a say. Who's gonna help us when we in the gym? What's gonna happen? What, you know? And that's why this is all about getting better. We're not here to complain. Because guess what, man? It's our time now. We're shining, baby. We're winning. We just gonna keep getting better. You know what I mean? Keep submitting to the Most High. And our life is gonna continue to improve and continue to prosper. That's it, folks. It's your main man, Jay. Live, love, like. Thank you for your time. Peace and blessings.